Hey guys, it's Dro. Welcome to my first episode of Couch Time. So, kind of a formality kind of sake for the first episode, just so you know how these will run. So basically, it'll be a overview of what's going on, a whole month's kind of recap of what's happened in the channel and what's going on with everything else. It may be in-game, maybe a camera. It will depend on what I'm thinking for the month and how I want to edit and what kind of style I'm going for. So, other than that, you can expect 5 to 15 minutes length of a video, maybe shorter. It just depends on what needs to be said for the time being. So let's get started with what's going on after 30-ish days of what's going on, and how's the YouTube channel going, what's new, anything that needs to be added, stuff that needs to be talked about. So there's been a lot of Elder Scrolls 4 content, and that's not going to change. It is an old game, so I don't expect people to gravitate towards it as much as you'd like to hope. For those of you who have come to my channel and watching the Elder Scrolls content and you're continuing to watch it, I really thank you for watching it and sticking around with Thratus in the series. It'll still continue. I know it's an old game, but as we move forward with the channel, content will diversify, so it'll change from other games to even just real life stuff. Anything that I'm interested in filming will be within this kind of channel. The community should be vocal about what I should be doing, what I should be playing. I do have a request to play Undertale. I will most likely play it, but in terms of that, just be vocal about it if you don't like a series, or if you want more of another series or something like that. It'll depend on how I'm feeling in terms of what kind of content I want to produce that week. In terms of the new diversification of the channel, the content that I would say is what will become the channel as we move forward is, lots of Let's Plays of single player games, new games as they come forward. So the new God of War that got released, that got teased, the new Legend of Zelda open world gameplay, the new Call of Duty storyline. So I'm going to do a lot of that stuff. CSGO FPS vids, so that's more like, doing my League of Legends or your, big game vids that are just commentaries of playing games and doing well. It'll depend on when I record stuff and how I record it, so that will always be on the back burner. If you see something like that, it just means I have some content from that kind of gameplay and stuff, so be on the lookout for those. They could be, as you see now, you're seeing CSGO, it could be a surf vid, it could be DMing, which you'll see in a few seconds, and it could be just doing gameplay, it could be doing random commentary, whatever the case may be. That's what's in that category in general. So I don't know if you guys know about this channel, kaptainkristian, and he's actually really good. He does essays, he does video essays about film and music and a lot of really cool stuff. I linked the channel in the description because basically his kind of essays are really, really cool, and they kind of showcase content in movies or shows or TV in a new kind of light, and I want to kind of mirror that kind of stuff and really show off what I know about game development, what I know about video games in general, and how that kind of changes us and how that affects society essentially. So expect that to be coming soon as well. I think those will be really fun to do. I think the editing required there is pretty decent, and it'd be a challenge and be fun. It'd just be fun. I think doing some game dev vids related to that would be a good place to go, as well as other cool non-gaming vids, so vlogs, development videos, so tutorials about doing Unreal Engine work or scripting or blueprint, time lapses, whatever the case may be that I'm feeling. I just got that new camera, it looks pretty dope, and basically just doing all that kind of stuff and diversifying the content. So this upcoming week, and that's just kind of the concrete stuff, but this upcoming week, as you guys will see, will be a continuation of the Elder Scrolls series. So I'm going to be filming week 4 today. I will be doing game dev essay, and it will be, I won't reveal what it's about, but it will be done, and I think it'll probably be for Saturday's vid, and I think it'd be fun to do, capturing some stuff here and there and doing some really fun stuff to do with that kind of essay format, as well as a vlog. So I've got the new camera, and so I'm gonna do some new vlogging stuff, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's see how it works. Other than that, that's really about it for the mainstay of the channel. It's really what I've been going to talk about. Something that's been going on in terms of just general life. Job hunting kind of sucks. I have applications out the window, but we're waiting to see what's going on with those. That again, these are things that will affect the channel, so this is why I'm kind of talking about it. Doing a master's degree, it's possible. I may do it, I may not. It'll really depend on the situation arises and why it's going on, etc. So these two things are really important. One way or the other, the content will continue, but it just depends on what kind of content will continue and how fast I'm able to move forward. If I have a full-time gig, it may turn into me not doing as much content. If I have, going to school for a master's, it may be that I take a hiatus for a few weeks. It'll all depend on how I balance everything there and how I'm balancing life duties. During my undergraduate career, I was a part of a bunch of organizations and I did a bunch of stuff with friends, so I don't have that much during master's school. So obviously the difference is I'm focusing on my master's work and then I'm focusing on real life stuff, so it might give me some time to do some channel work. So we'll see how it happens, and we'll see what happens going forward there. So that should be it for couch time today. It wasn't much to talk about, just because there's not, it's a new channel and there's nothing really new that can be really said. There's nothing else that I need to add. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Continue to watch, and if you guys want to see new videos and stuff, again, always be communicative. Ask for them. Hopefully I'll do them. Hopefully I'll let you guys know if I'm going to be doing them. If not, I'll let you know as well. But hopefully you enjoy the video, and thank you for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.